each and everyone who is actually watching me now. I I am by the name Victor Ekieno. So I am your host. Okay, I am a movie director by profession and to my PhD. So I just deem it fit to correct some notions that a lot of people believe that talent is enough. That's why I'm doing this video, to let you know that talent is not enough. All right? There's a place for training. So talent is not enough. In everything you find yourself, any field you venture into, the fact remains there's a place for training and there's also a place for talent. Okay? If you claim that since you have talent that there's no need for you to be trained, then you make a mess of yourself. You kill a lot of persons. But in a case where you humble yourself and say to yourself you need to learn, then you are ready to grow. The same thing goes with acting. Anybody can act actually, but how to act convincingly is a different thing, okay? How to act professionally is what I am here to teach you. That by the time you look at a professional script, what should you do? What's the right thing to do as an actor or an upcoming actor? All right. So let me be addressing specifically upcoming actors. That enthusiasm that you have wanting to go into acting is not bad. It's good that you are generating such enthusiasm to go into acting. But in generating this enthusiasm, this skill or zeal rather, to go into acting, do you have the patience? Patience is very important in any endeavor, in any field. You must develop that patience for you to be able to harness your talent. Okay? If you say, oh, I've got talent, there's no need for me to learn, then you're full of yourself. If you say, I've got talent, there's no need for me to allow anybody to train me, then you are making a huge mistake. There's always a room for training. There's always a room for training. And that is why I am here. Like I earlier said, I am a professional movie director. I'm also a scriptwriter, and I am an actor. So in these three fields, I can teach you professionally on how to become a staunch professional actor, scriptwriter, or director. All right. So today we shall be looking at talent is not enough. So anybody tells you that talent is enough, I've got talent, the person is trying to kill you. And if probably you start nursing this notion that talent is enough, no, it's not done that way. You must learn. You must learn to become a master in that thing. So in the aspect of film acting, that's what I'll be taking on this evening. I just want to let you know that hence you've got the talent. Do you know how to use the talent? Do you know how to use your voice? Do you know how to use your body? Your body is your tool, all right? But you need to know how to use it. And that is what I am here to teach you. Number one, as an actor, you take a script, an upcoming actor, all right? There's a difference between acting skits and acting movie. You understand? So I'm not going to tell you about skits. I'm going to tell you about professional movie acting. So as an upcoming actor, first thing first, you want to go into acting, then you must do more of talking to yourself. Yes, more of talking to yourself. That may sound very strange, but not talking to yourself outside. You must talk to yourself in your closet. Now you pick a professional script. First thing first, you start ruminating on what to say. Because by the time you keep rehearsing on your own in your the truth, it will build you, it will build your confidence when camera eventually comes on you, as in front of you. You understand? But in a whereby you believe that you're going to do it when the camera is there, then you might end up not being able to do it because camera carries influence. You understand? But in a case whereby you have rehearsed over and over again and you've learnt your line, when camera comes, it's like you're joking because you do it so convincingly. You understand? So as an upcoming actor, you must learn how to talk to yourself when you are doing your rehearsal. You must learn how to talk. Do you understand? You may also learn how to talk very well. One thing is to know how to talk. Another thing is to know how to talk very well. Now, this boils down to articulation, ability to articulate your points, how the right pronunciation of a word is being pronounced. You must check the dictionary. So, marry your dictionary, invariably, if I may say so. Marry your dictionary, get to know the right pronunciation of each word. It might sound okay to you, but it might not be okay in the dictionary. So get an Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. I say what? Get an Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. Then comb the dictionary. Check each word, the meaning. What does it stand for? You understand? So by the time you get to do that, then you get a script. Once a script is given to you, and if you're lucky, as an upcoming actor, they cast you on a role. You understand? That's the professional word. They are cast on a role. You understand? First thing first, you start questioning the character you are cast to play. Who is this character? That brings you to a point of realization. Who is this character? Where is this character from? You understand? Is this character a female or a male? If the character is a male, how old is this character? So that has to do with identification. How old is this character? If the character is 45 years old, now you consider yourself, are you up to 45? If you're not up to 45, you are actually 30. There are some persons whose physique, they are 30, but they look 45. If you fall into that category, lucky you. But if you do not fall into that category, what you need to do, go look for someone who is up to that 40 or 45. You understand? Watch what they do. Yes, there are some acting that need to take you to the psychiatric hospital. Yes. If you're acting a mad person, a madman, a mad woman, you need to visit the psychiatric hospital. Why are you going there? Is it for you to become mad? No. You're going there to be able to see the mannerism of the people there, the mad people there. You understand? I'm talking about acting professionally. So you go to a psychiatric hospital, get to see the mannerism, how they talk, how they behave, how they laugh. Do you understand? How their mannerism holistically. Then by the time you are asked to act that role, you acted convincingly. Do you know why? Human beings are prone to imitation. Human beings are prone to imitation. No wonder. Aristotle said that human beings like imitation. They see imitation and they imitate people. So for you to get it right, you must learn the concept of imitation. So back to the first thing I had said, I talked about as an amateur and an upcoming actor, for you to attain professionalism, number one, you must work on your voice. You must know how to use your voice. You must know why you are acting what you are acting. That has to do with character identification. You identify who this character is. Why are they casting you to act this role? Where is this character from? How old is this character? Do you understand? Is the character the firstborn in the family or the second or the third? If the character is the firstborn, why is the character behaving the way he's behaving? Is the character's parent alive? If the character's parents are not alive, what happened to them? Who killed them? If you get to know that this character was killed by your uncle, of course, your attitude towards your uncle will change. Your attitude towards your uncle will be very mean. Do you understand? I am talking about characterization. You understand? You get to find out, why did your uncle kill your father? You understand? If your uncle killed your father because of a piece of land, then you find out, where is the land? Is this land still in dispute, or your uncle is the one farming on the land? Is it necessary for you to pursue this matter? What is the script saying? You understand? Did the script say that at the end of it, you're going to get the land? See, all of these you put into consideration. We're talking about acting professionally, acting professional as a professional. Okay. Then, having known this, then you start looking at how to pronounce your words, how to articulate your point, what to know about other characters. How do you identify a character? You identify a character by what the character says. You identify a character by what the character does. You identify a character by what other character says about the character. You identify the character by what the character says about himself. Do you understand? So you character by what the character says about himself, what the character does, what other character says about that character, and what the things you need to know about character actualization or characterization. Do you understand? Then, having known all this, you have read the script over and over again. Do you understand? Then you find out what other characters need to say. The cue lines of every script is very important. So not just for you to say something. When should you say it? What is the right time for you to come in? Do you understand? A lot of people just come in without really know when is the right time to come in. All right? It's a Forex. Thank you so much. Hi to you. All right. So these are things that you need to consider as a character, You understand? Upcoming actor. Then be humble. A lot of people miss their chance because of pride. A lot of actors miss their chance because of pride. If you had acted before, and so what? Don't you know that there are some roles that might be very choking to you? So you need to submit yourself to a superior authority, so to speak, who will actually groom you. The duty of the director is to make sure that he guides you on what to do. Do you understand that when you pick a script, you need to internalize the role? You understand? You see how I'm taking it from one step to another? You internalize the role. You understand? You go into the subconsciousness of the character. You go into your own subconsciousness. You can close your eyes if you want to. You understand? In taking your lines, you take your lines and you can close your eyes. And probably if for you to quickly get the lines, you can ask your friend or your neighbor. You haven't gone through the line, then you give the person the script and say, okay, let me say it off script. You understand? The more you do that, the more you master that role. And when camera is on you, you can flow non-stop. Do you understand? And when it's time for you to flow, your body composition. Body composition is very key. How do you carry yourself? If you're a gangster, how does gangster behave? You understand? You need to know how gangsters behave. How do they behave? In fact, you can even go to a shanty, get to see how they live, how some hoodlums, how they behave. I'm talking about character internalization. You internalize the role. So when you have done this and you read the role, I mean the lines over and over again, once camera is on you, you are super. You're good to go. You're good to go. Mind you, not by shouting. Some people believe that when they shout much, that's when they're into character. That's not true. That's not true. That is not film acting. It's not by shouting. You might actually shout like that and nothing comes out. For me, in fact, on set, if you are shouting like that, I will just call you. I might actually change you because those shouting or projection, not even shouting, if you are projecting too much on screen, I will change you because projection of that magnitude is for the stage, not for the movie. So the movie, you need to talk normal, the way you behave in your day-to-day activity, normal. But the only thing there is that this is an arranged action. Do you understand? Just like different from the natural world that it boils down to happenstance. For the movie is an arranged action. So you it's an arranged, but you must be normal. You just need to be natural. You understand? Be yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Just be yourself. Now, another trick, ignore the camera. Because if you are mindful of the camera, you will blunder, you will goof a lot. So, but when you ignore the camera, behave as if there is no camera. Be private in public. That's the word. Be private in public. And when you do this, I tell you the truth. Director will look for you. Directors will come for you over and crave to have you on set. You understand? On their set. But in the case of this type that you're always conscious of the camera, if they even ask you your name, you remember your name. That's the truth. You might not remember your name. And that is not acting. That is not acting. And by so doing, a lot of people will not want to use you. You understand? So haven't said something about acting for upcoming. Fine. Then we talk about self-discipline. An actor must be disciplined. An actor must be disciplined. You understand? How do you get into that? First thing first, it is discipline that makes you take your lines. Indiscipline will make you not to take your lines. You go on set and punish everybody. But in a case whereby you are disciplined, you know when to quit with a frivolous act. You know when to sit down and rehearse. Then you're building your muscle. You're building yourself every day. I tell you the truth, you will blossom. You understand? So you must be disciplined and you must be articulate. You must be articulate. You must be articulate. You must have this word bank. You understand? You must play with words. You must have so many words to play with. You understand? And mind you, whatever you introduce on the first shot is what you are going to sustain. You understand? Okay, let's talk about that a little. Now, you know that shooting a movie has three takes majorly. Three takes: the master, the medium, and the close up. That's why I said that what I'm about to tell you is far different from just skit. Skit, you can just shoot one straight on. In fact, just once, more of masters, more of masters, more of masters. That's skit for you. And skit is just a preamble. It's actually a preamble. You understand? It's not the cocoa, it's not the main thing. I shoot skits. All right. I have got a lot of skits. So I just noticed that that one is just like the preliminary. But when we are talking about professional acting, professional acting, professional directing, you understand? Then they must have three takes. The master take, the master take envelopes your entire being, you understand, from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet and the environment itself. That's the master take. Then from that, whatever you had done in the master take, you must sustain it. In the medium is from your waist up or from your waist down. We call it medium shot. Medium shot. Then, having done that, then we go into the close-up shot. The close-up shot is from the face, from or the chest up is the close-up shot. We also have extreme close-up. We have extreme close-up that could just be from your neck. Do you understand? To your just your face or just your face. That's extreme close-up. Then we have extreme close-up. That could be just your eye. It could be your mouth. It could be your eye. I mean your nose. You understand? These are extreme close-ups. So as an actor, if you are able to internalize your lines, no matter the number of times the director may take a particular shot, you will be able to replicate it over and over and over again. Do you understand? So you replicate what you have mastered over and over again. But in a case whereby you have not mastered your lines, once the director had taken the master shot, the medium shot, you start goofing. Where you had said was, you will now be saying is, and that is wrong. That is not a professional acting. You understand? Good. Then I know too well that actors are prickly. Most actors are full of themselves. Let that not be mentioned about you as an actor. Do you understand? Be your normal self. On set, you're a different person. After set, after off the set, you are your normal self. There are a lot of persons who take what they do on set to the real life. That's not how it ought to be. Let the real life remain and let the your real being remain too. Learn how to wriggle out from the character. Do you understand? Learn how to wriggle out from the character. A lot of persons, what the role they had acted affects them in real life. These guys are see amateur. Now, for instance, you acted a native doctor. You understand? Just understand that this is acting. Notwithstanding that you try to be that character, but this is acting. Once you are done, please dust your bum bum and go your way. You understand? And be you. Be different from what you have displayed, and that you will be classified among actors, because we have different categories of actors. We have norm characters. Norm characters are characters that are just they constitute crowd. They are norm characters. Norm characters are crowd found. You see them there. You have professional actors. You have chameleonic actors. You understand? These characters can wear different roles. That's why they are chameleon. You understand? That we have stereotype actors. These actors are the type that are stereotyped. They cannot do more than that particular role. They are stereotyped. If they are armed robbers, you always see them playing armed robbers in all their movies. You understand? They are stereotyped. If they are pastors, you see them playing pastors in all their movies. They are stereotyped. But a professional actor can diversify, should diversify. Today is an actor as he acts a criminal. Tomorrow is acting a medical doctor. Next tomorrow is acting classified as a professional actor. All right. So and that is my desire for you, that you should be a professional actor. All right. Good. Now, um, is there any other thing you think we should talk about? If there's anything that's bothering you concerning professional acting, you can let me know. All right. So while I continue my talking, you will see some skits are just void of creativity, void of creativity, and that is not how it ought to be. You understand? That is not it. There are some skits are very, very intriguing. A great number of them are just wishy-washy. You understand? So that is not what I want you to do. Do something that stands out. Do something that is unique, something that is original, something that is your own. And that's when you can tell me that you're a professional. All right? So in acting, what role do you think you cannot act? A lot of persons will say, I cannot act an armed robber, I cannot act as a prostitute. You are not that person. You are not that person. You are only acting in the capacity of that role, of that person. That does not mean you are that person. All right? So I want you to ask me a question now. Is there anything you feel that you want to know about professional acting? Just like I tagged it, talent is not enough. All right? Is there anything you feel uh, I should know or you want to find out for me to explain more? I am here for you. All right? Okay. While we are waiting for your question, I really want to speak further about script writing. Script writing is easy, it's not easy. A lot of people just go into script writing without having proper training. Proper training. You understand? There's a place for training. That's why most times you see some films are predictable. As you start from the beginning, you can predict the end. You can predict the end. It ought to be a work full of suspense. Any work that does not, any craft work that does not full of suspense, especially when it has to do with film, it's not a professional piece. It's not a professional piece. You are supposed to put the people on an edge. You're supposed to make the people crave for more. The more they crave for more, that will motivate them wanting to watch more. You understand? But in a case whereby from the beginning they can predict it, then it's like a joke. And there are some films that you watch, it's the music that even explains everything about the film. That's not how it ought to be. There's supposed to be an element of suspense. There's something we call cliff hanging. Cliff hanging is where you build a story and you notice that each story is beckoning on the other. That's cliff hanging. You hang the suspense as the audience. You suspend them up there. You understand? In journalism, they call it uh, baiting, like a bait. A bait is where you do something and the person craves for more. You understand? In by so doing, you understand. You can actually kidnap the person. Okay, so in acting, you ought to kidnap your audience. You ought to kidnap your viewers. When I say kidnap your viewers, I'm referring to you making your viewers crave for more, and it's in you as an actor. You understand? It's in you as a script writer. There are a lot of scripts that you just, as you're watching, you'll be getting angry and say, what is this? This script has already explained itself. You understand? That is not it. Whether locally made or internationally made, you ought to hold the people spellbound. Spellbound. And that is acting. And that is what I am talking about here, where you can actually tweak whatever you do, be it your voice, be it the script. You tweak it in a way that it will be so ulalascious, so to speak, in a way that it will be so enticing that the actual the audience want more. And why they want more, you can hang it there, you can shut it down there, and where they was, I know this film ought not to have ended now, and all that, then you have achieved your aim. You have achieved your aim in storytelling. You have achieved your aim in acting. You understand? So that's just it. Now let's look at some of the films that we've watched in the past. Now, like there's a foreign film that I will watch over and over and over again. You understand? And that is Troy. I'll also watch Gladiator over and over and over again. Gladiator is full of suspense. It's full of intricacies. It's full of action. Do you understand? It's full of conflicts. It's full of exposition, complication. You understand? And when you watch it, it's a film that can motivate you as an individual. It's a film that can motivate you in any aspect of life. In fact, I'm told recently that there's a particular football coach that had to ask his players to watch Gladiator. In fact, he invited them, played Gladiator for all of them to watch. You understand? The next day they won. They won the match because as you watch Gladiator, it motivates you to do more. It motivates you not to take no for an answer. That's a film well crafted, well written, and well acted. You understand? So that is really what I feel we should be doing in anything we do. So talent is not enough. There's a place for training. There's a place for training. There's a place for coaching. There's a place for coaching. And if you wish to go study theater arts, it's not bad, it's good. If you wish to go study theater and film studies, it's not bad, it's good. If you wish to go and study a film and multimedia studies, it's not bad, it's good. It gives you an edge wherever you find yourself. It gives you an edge. It's a motivator. Do you understand? It will make a lot of persons wanting to use you, wanting to involve you in their work, wanting to acknowledge that talent you have. Because talent is raw. It needs to be harnessed. Talent is raw. It needs to be nurtured. You understand? So how much do you want to nurture that God-given talent in you? There are a lot of persons who are waiting for time. Time will never tell. You make time tell. You understand? So I want you tonight to make time tell. And in so doing, you will give yourself a name in the annal of history. You will give your name yourself a personality. You understand? So like some of the skits, there are some skits that are so wishy-washy that you yourself you're like, what is this? What is this? You understand? What is this? What is this? You see over 1 million skits, the same story, talking about sex, talking about boy and girl, talking about this, talking about that. There are other things to actually introduce that would be very spicy in everything we do. You understand? So talent is not enough. You need to be trained. That your talent need to be nurtured, that your talent need to be harnessed. So I am here to help you harness that talent. So whatever you feel you should let me know. Just let me know. I'm here to assist you. All right. So having said that, allow me to invite some persons. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. This one, this takes you to green screen. Okay. Um. All right. So let's see how we can make things happen. Highlight save. Okay. Yes. So, do we have any question concerning what we have learned this evening? Do we have any question on acting? On acting. On acting. All right. Then you, as an actor, you should do more of exercise, please. Try to do exercise. It will help you. Mental exercise will help you. Ability to repeat words quickly will really help you. It will assist you. All right. Then when you see a script, you will definitely know what to do with the script. So on this note, I wait to hear from you. Okay. Thank you.